Hello and welcome to Head in the Clouds. I'm Claudia, your host, and I'm so happy you're here to join me in this cloudy podcast with a chance of sunshine. I'm a Chinese girl from Malaysia who studied in the American Midwest. Being a 19-year-old recent college grad who's working full-time for the first time after leaving the States, I started this podcast in order to explore a few different themes such as the transition from student life into adulthood, the juxtaposition of cultures, as well as the intricacies of identity. I hope you'll continue to join me, whether I'll be ruminating over hot takes or conversing with friends about various 21st century problems as one does. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Ba-dum. Hi everybody, welcome to episode 2 of the Head in the Clouds podcast. Today I am joined by my good friend. Her name is Selly. Congratulations to you for hitting 20K.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah,
It's an honor.
I feel like our friendship is really based on like support. Like I've been like on your channel a few times, and then like I always feel like it's like such a nice supporting friendship, and I really
Yeah,
love that for
definitely.
us.
Thank you so much though for doing all of those things. Like I requested, I think when you first appeared on my YouTube channel, it was 3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, quite some time ago. Yeah.
So thank you so much.
No problem. It was very fun. I wanted to invite you because I think you have a lot of interesting insight on, the world of like content creation and like, just in general. Like, actually, would you call yourself a YouTuber, or like, do you call yourself that?
I would, but I won't really introduce myself as one.
Yeah.
I would rather introduce myself as a content creator rather than a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Because I think like a YouTuber is very narrow. It's just, you doing YouTube. I mean, it is true though. I mean, I mainly only do YouTube. But I prefer to be called a content creator.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so since we're already on that, yeah, do you want
With
to...
me saying that, like, it doesn't matter if like someone else calls me a YouTuber. Like, I won't get offended or anything because it is like my job,
Right.
Yeah, so it's fine either way, and anyway, actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't
Yeah, but since we're on that topic, do you want to just go ahead and introduce yourself?
Okay. Yeah. So hi everyone. I'm so happy to be here, and I hope that you will enjoy listening to both of our voices. And yeah, I'm Selly. I'm Selly Gouw. I am a YouTuber. I'm a content creator from Indonesia, and I mainly do videos on cultures, languages, and stuff like that. Because I used to study in Malaysia for 4 years. I took communication as my major, and I met Claudia in college. Yeah, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while. Yeah,
True.
I know. And like, I think it's quite nice, like our long distance friendship. It's like,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
We
because
still talk.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
know. Not
once in a while we do DM each other and like
Yeah.
text and ask how's life, stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because like the faculty that we were in is quite small, so we mostly knew each other. Like most of us knew each
Yes,
other.
yes.
But I think the first time we met was like in politics class or something, or something like that.
I actually don't really remember. I'm so sorry, but I don't really remember where I met most of the people that I know right now. Yeah, it is so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Claudia,
no,
you're
it's
right.
okay.
Maybe politics.
Yeah, so but like going back to like that YouTube and content creation thing, it's like how did you get started? Like why did you choose to do YouTube?
This is actually a hard question because I don't really know the answer. Like, I just started it because I was bored. Like, I just wanted to try something different. At the time, I was kind of like having a hard time, and I kind of like wanted to try something new, wanted to connect to other people as well, and share my thoughts, opinions, and some things. But then at the time, I didn't really understand how the digital media kind of like works. So I stated a little bit too much on one of my videos, I think, and like a lot of people took it like they kind of misunderstood my point, like a lot of them. So I was like, I stopped making like producing more videos because I was just afraid that I would get a lot of judgment from other people, which was not true. Like that was not my intention. If I, maybe I said I don't know, like this is better than the other, but I didn't really say that the other actually is like I don't like it or something. It doesn't mean like that, but I feel like some people would just kind of like misunderstood, and I was basically just exploring things, and then suddenly a bunch of people, one video blew up, and like a bunch of people kind of commented harsh things, and then I kind of like took a break for a while. I didn't really produce a lot of videos.
No, that's scary though. I think one of the things that I actually want to talk to you about is that, like, are you usually like, are you nervous? Because, like, I'm doing this podcast, and it's also like I kind of want to talk about culture and identity and all of that. And it can be like quite sensitive sometimes, the topics. So when you put those videos on the internet, do you ever like get worried about how people will receive it?
I'm not gonna lie, I still do.
Yeah.
I feel like I am worried what if people take it in a wrong way, like I said previously, but now I feel like I wasn't, compared to last time was just so bad. I would be like, okay, I'm gonna stop this for real. I'm not gonna touch anything regarding this topic or like this culture kind of thing again, because people took it the wrong way. But now I kind of take like kind of like preventive measures, I would say. So I stated as much as clearly as possible in the videos. Like if I did not say it like verbally, I would put the caption or something, put it in the caption, or like I explain it through voiceover or something like that. So to make it clearer, I would say. Yeah. Because I do understand, I normally put on a disclaimer before the video, like if it's a bit sensitive, because I say that this is my opinion or someone else's opinion. Please respect it, and if you don't agree with it, it's fine, but don't comment harsh things. You can comment your own opinion, but just respect each other. Treat it just how you want other people to treat you, I feel like.
Yeah, I think that's really true. But I'm glad it didn't stop you from making content like completely. Yeah,
it took a while. I mean, I kind of changed. At first, I wanted to explore, like I wanted to share my thoughts about living in Malaysia and stuff like that. And a lot of people, like, I don't want to say this, but basically I just stopped making those kind of videos, and I kind of just did vlogs, and it didn't really work out that well, I would say, because like, who am I? Nobody's gonna watch, like nobody's really interested about other people's life, especially if they're not famous or anything like that. So this year, actually starting from December last year, I decided to kind of like change my entire plan. I started to have a plan, because previously I didn't really have a plan. So December last year, I started to create a plan, make a like content plan, and who to contact, what to do, and stuff like that. So it was kind of like more scheduled, but not really scheduled, but like there is more like certainty, I would say. Like this is the things that I want to talk about on my channel. And then more vivid ideas, I would say.
And it's been doing quite well, I'd say, your videos.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they definitely feel a lot more like thought out, like planned and stuff, like the theme and everything. But do you think this is basically the theme that you're gonna continue from here on out? Like, are you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna explore more, but mainly I'm gonna do about cultures, language, and also I still will incorporate like my thoughts and ideas if I have an opinion towards, I don't know, something. Maybe I'll put it up online as well. But it depends. Yeah, it depends. We'll see how.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I remember, like, I don't know which video you're specifically mentioning, like, referring to, and I don't know if I should say it, but I think I know which one. Like, that, like, you had to take down, right, or something. Did you take it down? I'm not sure.
No. Okay. No, I did not. It's still there. Because when I watched the video back, I was like, I didn't say anything wrong. That was, like, my thoughts. But what I didn't say in the beginning was just me stating to like the audience that this is my opinions. This is purely my thoughts. So maybe I should. That's why I learned from that video also. At first I was like scared, like, so many comments and stuff like that. So like I was just not used to it. That's the first. And when I look back, I learned from that, and now I'm not that afraid anymore. I know what to do, and actually you don't really have to be scared for stating your own opinions as long as it doesn't really bother other people.
Yeah, and the thing is that, like, I think a lot of people will appreciate you for, putting disclaimer and everything, but I feel like sometimes it goes back to other, like, the audience, like, they should be aware too, like, obviously if they're gonna watch someone talking on the internet, obviously it's gonna be like, it's from their own experience, it's from their own life, like, you're not attending a lecture class or anything, like,
of course.
Yeah,
but some people just generalize. I feel like sometimes like, no, that is not true, this is true, blah blah blah. So like,
true. And like social media, like before, so like seriously, like I've been thinking so much, like I feel like an old person now, because I'm like, social media, like the world is like this is like the first time we have entered like such a globalized space. I think like back then, like you could have opinions and like no one will really know except for like people in your daily life. Now you can spread like a lot of your thoughts and stuff, which is good and bad. There's like a lot of things, but I think a lot of people, like commenters and stuff and audience, like they really forget how human the person on the screen is. Sometimes I feel like that, because it's like, oh, you think like, oh wow, you know them because of the content you watch, but and you can be like, oh, I'm such a big fan, I watch all your stuff and I follow you on all the social media, but it can still be quite different from them in real life,
Of course.
Yeah.
Although like some people do say me behind the screen and like in front of the screen is the same on the screen, like I don't believe that at all, because there will still be something that is different. Although you don't want to be fake, I am still me. Like if you see me online, I am still me, but that is just a part of me.
Yeah, true.
So me in real life, of course, you in real life is also different from you in the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so of course. But some people maybe maybe they just don't realize about that. So
do you check your comments a lot though?
I do actually almost every day, but now now not really like every day, but once in a while I try to sit to connect to my viewers, because I think that's like the real foundation to actually connect to the audience.
Do you ever get hurt by any comments?
Of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course I do. I'm a human.
Yeah.
But like now I feel like I am stronger. I believe in myself much more. I believe that is not me. So whatever they say does not reflect me, So I know what I am like, in real life also, of course, I am me. I am like the closest person to myself. So whatever they say, I kind of take it in another way. Either I just scroll through it again, but if that comment bothers my, let's say, my parents or my friends or like people closest to me, I would reply most of the time. Like, no, like she's just stating her opinion and blah blah blah, you know. But if it's about me, I would, most of the time I don't reply at all. If I do, it will be like I would turn it as a joke or something like that. I won't. I don't want to take it too seriously.
That's true. I feel like sometimes if you reply or you take it super seriously, the other person, they might be like a troll, and then they will like feel like, oh yeah, they saw my comment. Oh, she saw my comment, I'm gonna like keep going, blah blah blah. And it's like I feel like that's really hard. Especially, do you, like, for you, as your channel like grows and like grows bigger and stuff, are you worried that it might invite that kind of commenters and viewers, or do you not, like, you're just excited for the growth?
I'm just excited for the growth. I don't really care about. So now I can see more people are starting to cheer on me. Like, they support me. Like, they keep on saying "samangat," which means "chayo." It means that you have to keep on. I support you. You better keep on. Not you better. If you produce more videos, I will keep on supporting you and cheering you. Basically, so that helps to motivate me. But I also don't want to take it as like, oh, I have so many more audience now, and I am someone different now than I was before. I don't want to take it like that, because I still do enjoy creating content, and I just want to share what I thought is still important to be shared. And if it's a form of only entertainment, maybe it's a funny videos, or maybe it's an educational one, I think at least they might be able to learn a thing or two, at least from my video. So that's actually my main motivation, I would say.
That's good.
The right viewers will come.
I think that's a really good mindset, instead of just, because I know like some people who will keep creating the type of content that is exactly what the viewers like want, and I think like for some people it's good, you know, like maybe because they don't really have that many ideas anyway or something. But I think it's a good mindset to have, like, you know, like you do you, and like you do the content that you think will be good, and then the right people will come and find you.
Okay, I heard from, I forgot from who, but like from, I think, a YouTuber as well. I just heard it. He talked about how he created content that catered to the audience, maybe 3, and then the other one is what he really likes, you know. So he still keeps on producing things that he likes, although that doesn't mean, although that means that that video won't be equally as big, you know, when it comes to the viewers and things like that. But still, he keeps on creating that because he likes it, and he thinks that it's important to be shared. But of course, because YouTube is like a system. I mean, it has the algorithm and everything. Of course, you have to keep on producing things that your audience also likes, because that is very important for the algorithm. If the longer they view your videos, the better it is for your channel.
Of course. But like sometimes when I say this, I'm referring to like celebrities in general too, where you know, a lot of like their fans will say things like, oh, like this, like why does this idol or celebrity, like they don't respect what the fan wants, you know, they're not doing exactly what we want, you know, and like, oh, I'm gonna like quit being a fan of them. And I feel like that's so toxic as well. It's like,
I mean, you can support them, but you have to respect their decision as well as a human being. Right? Like, if they want to do this instead of that, instead of your choice, why not you listen to them instead, because you're the fan.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But of course, you, I don't really know how to put it.
It's okay.
But it's more like, I feel like both should respect each other, because of course the fans need the idol. Like they like their work, they like maybe their personality, maybe this person influenced the fans to be better and stuff like that. But of course the celebrity also needs the fans. But if this, I feel like if the celebrity wants to change something, and then instead listening more to what he or she wants to do, the more fans that appreciate that will come. You know, so maybe he or she will lose some that don't really like the new version of, I don't know, that person, or maybe the new work that is totally different or something like that. But like new fans will come, new fans, or like new supporters, you know. They will definitely come.
I think that's true as well. And I think, you know, for you, because I remember, you know, back when we were still, you know, college classmates and stuff, your content is really quite different from, you know, like what it is today. But I think you really found like the audience that you wanted to cater to. I actually remember when you told me, you were like, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna really just like focus on Indonesian audience now. You're like, and you didn't like, you know, try to, that doesn't mean that you completely like change your personality or something. It's just, it's a different content coming from you, like different thoughts and opinions, which I think is quite cool. Because I know, like, last time I requested, I remember like one of the videos I requested was like, oh, like what's in my bag, and you really did a what's in my bag video, and I was like, oh, I'm so honored she did my video idea.
That was like a long time ago. Yeah. But I honestly though, I want to keep on producing videos in English as well. But the main problem is that I have to do the subtitle.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Which is like such a pain. I mean, I do love my work. I don't mind me recording myself and editing, but I feel like doing subtitle is another different thing, because it's like it takes a lot of brain power, really, for real.
It's not just like translating. It's like you have to find the right timing and everything as well.
Yes, and also you need to convey the message as what it is supposed to be conveyed, you know. You cannot really like direct translate it. It doesn't work like that.
True. It is hard. You've worked hard. 加油.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, and I like your languages content. Maybe you should do video on your Korean, because you have a certificate, right, in Korean.
I am actually now learning Korean. I'm taking Korean courses. So we'll see how. Maybe in the future, if I am better at it and like become more fluent, I would say I would produce more content related to it.
Okay.
We'll see how.
Since we're talking about the future, how is the future looking like for you? What are the kind of stuff you want to do this year, for the rest of this year?
Oh my god, my future is like a blur. It's I have no idea. I feel like I want to keep on producing content. That's for sure. My pace though, like maybe at least once a week. And now I'm also working full time in a digital marketing company. So I need to find a balance.
For sure.
And like I said, I'm taking Korean class, Korean course. It's like a private course, kind of like virtual course. 3 to 4 students in the room, kind of like that. And I have to manage my time, so I have to find the time to study Korean and work on my videos, brainstorm for my own content, and also work like my full-time job.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
a lot. That's actually quite a lot.
Yeah, it is, but so far I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
If I ever break down, I will let you know. No, just kidding. But I will like find the time to take a break as well, like to exercise, and also maybe once in a while I will watch 1, 2, or like 2 episodes of variety show.
Yeah.
Or watch Korean dramas, which helps also in my Korean.
Yeah, true.
The learning of Korean language,
yeah.
the process. Yeah, so
It's productive. It's
a
quite
win-win.
productive.
Yeah. Not really, because we're not really like doing active listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we watch, but it's just fun.
I think it's good though. I think you're doing a lot. But so you're in digital marketing now, you said. I think I studied journalism, so it's kind of, communications as well. But this is not really related to our topics, but I feel like, like recently I've heard a lot of comments from people and they're like, oh yeah, it's actually like so pointless studying like communications, like anyone can do it without even studying. Do you have any comments on that, please?
No, I actually, okay, funny story. It's not funny, but like fun fact. I used to wanted to take business as my major,
Right.
but I changed halfway to communication, and I told my supervisor on campus during my last presentation in uni. For my final presentation for internship portfolio, and also my employers were present at the time, so my supervisor and my boss, so like 3 of them were in the same meeting room, and I had to present in front of them, and I told them I did not regret at all taking communication major. In fact, I am glad I took it. I learned so much. It's very it broadens my mind, because when you think about business, of course it can also broaden your mind, but I feel like communication is something that is very important, because it's something that you do on a daily basis, but it doesn't mean that everybody is aware of the importance,
Exactly.
And also when it comes to the media, like not a lot of people also realize that media plays such a huge role in shaping
Seriously.
our mindsets, and how we think about some other people, other cultures, other countries. So I feel like you just see a real example would be K-pop. What was it back in like maybe even 10 years, not 10 years, like 20 years back? Like nobody knows K-pop. What is it? So you have to see how the media plays a huge role in not only in like an individual, but like a country-wise, like a global kind of thing. Like it can spread very fast, very quick, and you see all the K-pop, what is it called? The wave?
The Hallyu wave.
What is it called? The Hallyu wave. That is just one example of like many. Of course, we know how we fantasize about going to the US to study. Like the Hollywood is so cool, especially when we consumed a lot of Western media and such. Such things. So that why it's just so funny how like most Asians think like Westerners are up there.
Oh my god, yes. It's not until like, okay, even though before I went to US, I like already like in my head I was like, oh yeah, they're not actually that amazing or that great, but still in my head I'm like still like romanticize them, right? It's only like until like I went there and like actually saw it, and I'm just like like okay.
They're just like normal human beings.
Whatever. And like
that
people,
is just that is how bad like the media can, not bad, like that is how
impactful,
big, vital, very impactful the media can do to you and your mind. And like talking about communication major, like of course it is related. We learn so many more things, not only media, but of course it relates a lot to media, but like social media, which is the one thing that everybody use nowadays.
Yes.
And like writing.
Yeah.
Some people don't even know how to write properly to their
it's
boss,
true.
let's say. Or not even their boss, like asking influencers to work with them, maybe in a business. Yeah, things like that. We learned it, and I'm proud to say that.
That's so great. Yeah, I'm glad that they're like, changing along with the times and teaching all this new stuff too.
Yes.
Yeah.
And of course we can learn it online.
Right.
But it doesn't mean that communication is like a waste of money or
true.
anything. It is not at all. I feel like I learned so much over there, and I met a bunch of like cool kids.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you did. Yeah, I was like so hurt when like someone told me, like they were saying stuff like, oh, it's really like pointless to get degree in communications or related things because it's something you can learn on your own. But I think it's very different. Like, you can't say that. Like, I feel like anything you pursue a degree in is worth something, because you will really go in depth, and it's about like the people you learn from as well, the community and everything. You can't get that just from like reading online or something.
And the projects, the hands-on things.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just the same as, how I never really want to judge if like one person takes, let's say, chemistry, or they take fine arts, or they take I don't know, like a lot of not really mainstream majors. Like, this is me also judging like business majors or like what majors, but like business is just a very huge thing, maybe because
business majors are the worst.
No, I don't want to judge them like that, because I feel like they must take it because they have a reason. Yeah. But I feel like it is already big enough, so it's fine to say this to like the business majors, because everybody loves business majors, Like, if they don't want to take something, if they are confused, no, don't put this. Because I feel like when it comes to I don't know how to put this in a nice way, Claudia. Help.
No, it's okay. You can do it.
Okay.
Calm yourself down. It's like,
yeah.
I understand.
I don't want to judge when people say that they are taking certain majors, because I feel like maybe they just like it. They just love it so much that they want to pursue this one not so mainstream major. Like maybe the one that we don't really hear a lot, like maybe literature, fine arts, like what else?
Philosophy.
Like there are a lot. Philosophy even. And some people say, oh, you can't get a job by having that degree or stuff like that. But maybe that person doesn't want to be rich. Maybe that person just wants to fulfill themselves.
I agree.
Yeah, I know we live in a capitalism. I do understand why everything revolves around that, around money, how we need to earn money for a living, stuff like that. It is important. It is, of course. You need to survive. But some people just want to fulfill their love, their mind with their, I would say,
I agree,
passion. And then through that formal education,
so I agree with that so much. A lot of this kind of stuff that's like more like not really physical, like philosophy, art, and like all of this cultural stuff, like this, like, let's think about like the Renaissance, like going really far back. This is the kind of stuff that like shapes a century, that shapes like a time, but like, because nowadays it's so much focused on whether or not you're producing monetary value for a like for a country or like for society or something. And it's quite sad, because you really hear so much of this on the internet about like, oh yeah, but like, is that gonna make you money? Like, why are you doing such a useless job that's not really adding value, blah blah blah. But I feel like, since we are in communication kind of stuff, you really can't say that about communications at all, because like, let's say during like pandemic, what are you doing to entertain yourself? Like all of this like media and stuff like that, you're still reliant on this kind of stuff. You can't just say that it's like not really producing value or anything like that, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah, I agree because yeah, there is no right and wrong, you know. It's like
Yeah.
it's actually not your business as well if like other people take whatever picture they want to take.
I think it's so funny. You're like,
it's
maybe they
fine.
want to
Let
be
them-
poor.
No, like, but it's fine. Let them underestimate those taking communication major. That's fine, because they don't take it as a serious threat, and then suddenly like us people from the communication will rise above. No, just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding, guys. Don't take me too
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, well,
But
I
media,
think
honestly, produces a lot of money.
yeah,
You
true.
see, like if you are good at something, you will produce a lot of money. Like the money will come. I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if
no
you-
matter.
yeah, if you love doing that so much, and then you keep on producing, you keep on being consistent, and yeah, the fans, the money, they will come. It's not because you want to chase them. It's more like they kind of like follow you because you just enjoy doing it until you don't realize how much how much work that you have put into it. Kind of like that. I don't want to like I don't want to make it sound as if like, oh my god, this person is so arrogant. But like, because who am I? I am a
People
nobody as well,
following
okay,
you.
guys.
There's 20,000 people following you.
But I am still a nobody. Like, don't compare. Of course, like I am talking about those like very famous like celebrities and influencers. Like, let's just imagine like Taylor Swift. Like she just loved producing things,
Shawn
like
Mendes,
producing
yeah.
music. Yeah, whoever. Like the famous singers or like famous actors, they just love what they do, and then like the monetary value will
True.
come and the fans will come, you know, because they love it, they
Yeah.
enjoy it. I think,
Yeah.
yeah, it reflects. I feel like
That is actually really inspiring. That is so inspiring. I hope my audience and my fans and my money will come follow me. So I think it's a good note to end on. Yeah, it's like a
yeah,
TED
thank
Talk.
you so much. I really enjoyed this. I'm so sorry, guys. My inner Cancer, like moonchild, comes out.
Oh, yeah.
Like naturally a psychic,
I
right?
love cancers.
No, just
I
kidding.
love cancer friends.
Thank you. But yeah, I really enjoyed this session, and I wish you good luck with this. I hope that it can
Thank
grow
you.
bigger and bigger, because honestly, it is a very good like idea. You know, you plan to bring people over to talk about, you know, cultures, this like opinions and like stuff like this, which is actually related to what I do as well, like very similar as well. And I
Yeah.
support you. Keep on
Thank
doing
you.
it.
Thank
And
you.
keep on keep on producing, and I support you so much.
Yeah, I support you as well. I hope
Thank
you can keep
you.
growing. 50K.
Thank you so much.
Next one is 50K.
Amen to that.
Yeah, thank you once again. And yeah, I
Thank you.
hope whoever's listening had a good time listening to us talk about media and whatnot and YouTube. So yeah, I hope everyone will tune in again. And tune into Selly's channel as well. It's Selly Gouw on YouTube, right? Any other socials you want to promote?
Yeah, I mean just my YouTube and my Instagram probably. Both
Yeah.
Selly Gouw.
Yeah, go find her.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. See you there.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.